Welcome to Alton Golf Club here in Hampshire. It's a beautiful day. We're out in the practice ground and we're looking now into part 2 of how you can drive the ball longer and straighter. So part 1 we looked at the setup that was driver specific, and if you've not seen that video I suggest you go back and have a review of that. But in this video we're going to look at what I would consider to be the area of the golf swing where we can build or create power to be used on the downswing, and that's the backswing coil, the backswing shape. So you'll see here I've got a ball set up. We've got a couple of white lines down for club path, or a representation of the kind of swing path arc we're going to travel on. But I've got an alignment rod into the ground here. I've also got a club on the floor, but this alignment rod's going to be the key. And what I see with a lot of poor drivers of the ball is a very unstable leg action. So the pelvis and the knees in particular really move around, get out of control. So if you're a player who struggles to hit the driver consistently, this would always be a first port of call for me. Let's look at what the legs and the pelvis are doing. If your pelvis and your knees are sliding around, or they're overturning, overworking that part of the body, it's very difficult to create any coil wind up, if you like, in the backswing with the upper body. So we're not necessarily looking to swing as far back as we're capable of. We're just looking to build the best coil we can and use that to create speed on the forward swing. So here's an exercise that we use a lot in our golf schools, which is to help you feel how much you should turn with the lower body. So this alignment rod is just behind my trail heel. It comes out just in front of my lead toe there, so you can see it's at an angle, probably 30 to 40 degrees, something like that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make some backswings here from the setup we built last time. I'm going to make some backswings and I'm going to turn my legs so that my knee, my lead knee, just touches and brushes into that stick there. I'm not trying to knock it out of the way. I'm not trying to bend it or move it excessively. I'm just trying to deliver a backswing from a good setup where I can turn my upper chest as far as it will go without overly crashing into that lead alignment rod. So this is something that's really going to help you feel whether instability in the lower body is something that's really causing you problems off the tee. So one more time, good setup, and then we just turn until the knees brush the alignment rod, and now I'm ready to make the downswing and really let go with some speed and deliver some power. So try this drill. If you can't stick an alignment in a rod in the floor, as if you're on a driving range, you can use this club on the floor as a gauge, just to make sure that your knees don't cross over the top of that shaft. I think you'll find this will give you a slightly shorter backswing for many of you perhaps, but a more coiled, more powerful position from which to unleash your downswing.